Hey everybody, it's TMIKA and I am here with another craft fair video. So tomorrow is my craft fair. Well, today, because it's 12:10 a.m. on the morning of my craft fair and I have to be there at 7 and I am wide awake. So I don't know when this video will be up, but I'm definitely going to put them up because I am completing projects. So I'm getting them done, and I am, even after the craft fair is over, I will be putting these videos up still. So these cute, adorable boxes is what I will be showing you guys how to make today, and I'll show you all the items that I use as we proceed. But look how darling these are. I'm getting a little extra glue strings, but super cute. Look at that. They're coffee cups. I posted these on Instagram a little bit ago, and they were so cute. I just had made one. I was showing that one off. They're like a little milk carton. You can even use your milk carton dies, or it's just really a piece of paper that's folded over with some chipboard down here. And these are those little cups. I'll show you too, but they're the little cups that I get from Web Restaurant online. Really inexpensive cups. And if you remember, I did a gift set. I think it was the Cutting Cafe design team project, and I used one of these little mini cups in like a gift set with chocolate and hot cocoa and stuff like that. So I'll put that link for that video down below. But this is easy and quick, and I wanted to kind of get these out in a hurry. So this is what I made. I used a wrapper file from the Cutting Cafe. I'll show you guys that later, but this is how they turned out. And I just used one paper pad, and I wanted to get rid of the rest of that paper. I had made a couple journals with it. I had done a couple other projects with it. And so if you're interested in a B6 journal, I'll put my Etsy shop below. I have one left, but I wanted to make sure I got done with all that paper. So I did. I am just about done with that paper pad, and I'm so happy. So enough babbling. Let's get on with the tutorial. Quick note, you could use this for craft fair. I have not tried these in the craft fair. I've seen similar things done in a craft fair without like a cover, just like the cups by themselves. And I think these little things would be cute for Christmas, and they'll be good for coworker and teacher gifts and things like that. But they'll be good to just give to someone. You can put whatever you want in them. These happen to have different types of candies in them, so I'll have the empty wrapper bags on my table so people can know like the candies that are in there, to show them. But just hard candies are in here. So really cute and fun, really easy to make. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move all of these out the way. I made, let's see, how many did I make? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 24, 25 of these. So yeah, I was going to town. I did it until I just couldn't do it anymore. So I'm going to make one more, which will be 26. And I think I'm going to sell these. I don't know. I think I did 5 at a time. They went by really quickly. Sometimes, 3 to 5 at a time is what I did. So I don't know. I didn't use a whole bunch of supplies. I didn't buy anything extra besides the cups. I think these will go for, what do you guys think? $2, $2.50. These are so cute though. They're really cute. I think $2 would be good enough for these, but we shall see. All right. So let's move this out the way and let's get started. Okay, this is the PDF that I printed from the Cutting Cafe, and it's a wrapper. It's made especially for these mini cups. So Regina created that file just for these. These are the cups. I will put a link in the description box where you can get these from. Like I said, the Web Restaurant, but I'll put the link. You buy the cups, little tiny 4-ounce cups, and then you buy the lids by themselves. So cups and lids, and you can make all kinds of things with these. You see I have a whole sleeve left, so I may make more for Christmas when it gets closer to Christmas time for my coworkers and the teacher gifts. So but for now, those are the ones that I'm making for the craft fair. Back to this link will be in the description box as well. She has 3 different size wrappers, SVG, and then also she has just there's a few things that come in the file. You can do double cups and holders and all kinds of stuff, so be sure to check it out. At any rate, I printed that out, and I end up using the middle wrapper. So this is my handy template. I've been using it for the whole thing. So there we go. What I put inside the cups were Werther, all of these came from the Dollar Tree. These Werther's Originals, the Truly Caramels. Some of them have these soft puff peppermints, dagnabbit, and then some have these Starlight Mints, which are now all over my area. These are the green mints. The majority of them have these Lifesavers holiday candies. So that's what we're going to use today. Okay. The paper pad that I'm using is the rest of this Blue Blooms paper pad from Michael's. It came from the $5 hot buy. And like I said, I don't have much left. A few sheets. Yay! Almost done with that. Put that right there for now. So what I did was take my template and cut it out. I already got some papers already set to the side, so this will go a little bit faster. I just took my template, okay, and of course you'll need a pencil, a marking tool, or however you're going to do it. I did them all on PDF because I took this with me, and I of course can't take my Silhouette machine with me to cut this out. So yes, I know you're thinking, what? She hand cut all those? Yes, I did. That's how easy it was. And like I said, I did 3 or 5 of these at a time on like one sheet of 12 by 12. I think I may have gotten 5 out of a sheet. Whoops, out of a sheet of 12 by 12. Okay, just want to take your time with that. And then this is in pencil, so you won't be able to see it. But all I did was cut this out very close to where I marked it. Really easy. And you can do this. I did this while I did this cutting part while I was on most of them while I was on my break at work. But this is something you can watch TV to or listen to music to. You know, it goes by fast. Save your scraps because you can use them to punch holes and your bottoms and all that kind of stuff. So the next thing that I want to do is get my punches out. I'm using flower punch. I just decorated it lightly. I'm using the flower punch and then a larger flower punch, a small pot flower punch, and then you'll need a circle punch later for the sentiment. So I'm going to punch out, let's see, I'm going to punch, this is like I said, save your morsels. I'm going to punch that one out of this paper, and then I'm going to punch this tiny one out. No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to punch this tiny one out of this rose paper. I just need one. I wanted to keep it simple, make it easy. Okay, so we'll need that. We got our flowers, boom. We got our bottom, boom. And then we'll need to cut down our the sheet we're going to wrap it with, the wrapping. So this is going to be 12 by 2 1/4. That's it for that. It's done. And then while we're over here, we're going to grab our scoreboard. Stay there. So on the 12-inch side, you're going to score that at 4 3/4 and then at 7. Okay. Okay. And then probably could have did this at the same time. I got a lot of stuff over here, so I'm trying to maneuver everything without a crash. You're going to need some lightweight chipboard. I was trying to find a way to do this the easiest and quickest way without having to make a box for everything. So I found this to be the easiest. You're going to cut down a little piece of lightweight cereal weight, like the lightest cereal weight that you can find, at 2 1/4 square. 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, I'm going to move this out the way. Okay. Take your long strip that's 2 1/4 by 12 that you scored at 4 3/4 and 7, and give that a good press. Set that aside. Grab your lightweight chipboard and whatever pattern paper you're going to use for your base. Like I said, I save all my scraps and I just mix and match. That's why I use one paper collection, because they all kind of coordinate. So I'm going to take my 2 1/4 square. I'm going to add some wet glue. I'm using the same wet glue that I always use. I'm going to put it on here. Alright, let me just put this thing back in there. Give that a good press. Let that sit for a second. In the meantime, I'm going to take my flour, and all I did was literally fold it, like pinch it, so it can protrude just a smidge, just like that. And then I get the bottom one, and I'm just going to indent the bottom, like pick the ends. Like I said, I wanted this to go fast. Put a little dot of glue on the back of that little flower. Put it in the center. Done. And then I have my flat back pearl. And put that in the center of that. And we're done with that. That's ready to go. Meanwhile, that's ready. I'm just going to cut this out. Okay. And I'm cutting it close to the edge because you want to flip it over and use this side. And that's going to go right on the inside of there. I have hot glue already over here onto the side. And I'm just adding hot glue to the chipboard side of my piece of paper here, and I'm going to add that right to the middle, making sure I didn't go over. Okay, that's done. Now I want to grab my double-sided tape. You can use ATG tape if you want. I just grabbed a little piece of double-sided tape. I'm putting it right at the end down here. Take that off. Okay. Now we can grab our cup. Set this aside. Just want to be ready. Grab our cup and lid. Alright, we have 1 cup and 1 lid. Okay, we want to take our wrapper that we fussy cut out earlier. And I'm going to flip it to the back side. And I'm just going to add some ATG tape to the edges of both of the sides. Okay. And I'm going to just apply my wrapper. Make sure that's on there. And then just follow it around. So right there. Easy peasy. Then I'm going to take my hole punch and grab this sheet of paper. This hole punch is 1.5 inches. And I'm adding hot glue to the back of this hole punch. And it's for my lid. I'm sticking that right on top. You could stick a straw or something in there if you want to be super extra. You can. Getting some decorative shred. Got that from the Dollar Tree. And I'm shoving some in there just to add some height for my candy, because I'm not filling the entire thing with candy. Have to make it cost effective. And then I added 6 candies in there. And then I put my lid on. That's done. So, wait, got something sticking out here. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to add a little bit of, a touch of hot glue there and there on the opposite sides of the cup of each other. And I'm doing that because I want to be able to have it adhere. That's the only way that I can think of that without having to make a box. See? Nobody can see it. Just on the rim, a little bit. Easy peasy. And then we're going to connect. Remember, we took off the tape to that. So these two are going to touch and meet together. Nice and easy. bada bing, bada bing. And then I just like to pinch it close to the cup, and I give it a crease on both sides, just a little one, so that I can put my hole in there. And I'm using my We Are Memory Keepers. This is the, I forget what it's called, but it punches like a tag where you can like hang stuff at a grocery store like this. Okay, and put that in there, and then that just stays closed, make it like a cute little carrier. I'm getting some twine. I keep my little twine wound up in this little bag so it doesn't get messed up. Alright, so now we just got to get a white piece of cardstock to punch a hole. Uh-oh. I have it right here. Punch a circle. I think I said hole. And then I'm getting some Memento ink. My little stamp. It says just for you. It's a scallop stamp. Let's ink that up. Press that on. That's done. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take my little hole punch. See why this was easier to do like an assembly with 5 at a time? Punch, punch, punch. Stamp, stamp, stamp. You know, it went by so fast. And I'm just going to pull this twine through here. So yeah, I had a nice little assembly line going. And then I'm going to tie this in a quick little tie bow. Easy peasy. Okay, now we can go back to that flower that we made. I hope I was on frame. I'm adding hot glue to the back and just adding that to the front, and we're done. Whoa, and we're done. Super cute, isn't it? Adorable. So there we go. So hopefully you guys will try that at home. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what episode we're on. I don't know what's going on. I'm sleepy, but I'm hyped right now. So I am going to move over to the next craft that I have to do, and I will be recording that. Like I said, I don't these will be up after the craft fair, I'm sure, but I want to make sure that I still share with you guys, because I know that some of you are actually in craft fairs and maybe using these ideas for yours. So like this video if you like it, guys. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I will be following up. I will try my best to be following up tomorrow, well, later today, at the craft fair, let you know how it's going. Alright guys, bye.